Hello, I'm Adrian Ashton, as you probably guessed. And it struck me that as we're coming out of lockdowns, as restrictions are easing, as the world is opening up again, for many of us as small businesses, as freelancers, it all feels a bit confusing. It can feel like we're out of sync with everyone else because we've lost our patterns of how we used to work. Everyone else seems to be starting again with theirs, and we feel like we're catching up somehow. We're not quite in tune with where everyone else is at, and that's disconcerting. So the point of this short vignette is to explain how the sunflowers behind me actually might offer us a solution to this and a bit of assurance. So it's the middle of September when I'm recording this. It's the middle of September and the sunflowers behind me are in full bloom. They're really going for it. And not only are they in full bloom, if you come with me, just as we bend down a little bit here, you'll see there's more of them coming as well. They're still budding, they're still flowering off like crazy, even though we're now into autumn, because the world's gone crazy with the seasons. And that's okay. It's okay that the sunflowers are flowering out of sync with the calendar that we're expecting them to, because they're still going to do their thing. The bees are still happy, they're still making us happy as we see them. That's good for them. It's good for everyone else. Ultimately, the overall cycle of nature is preserved. The winter's still going to come, the plants will die back, I'll harvest the seeds, and come next spring or the new year, I'll plant the seeds and we'll repeat the cycle. And they'll probably be slightly out of sync again, but that's okay because the overall big picture holds true. And this is the trick as we're coming out of lockdown, as the world's changing, it all feels disjointed. And the important thing is, just like these sunflowers, just to try and keep an eye on the big picture. What's the big cycle of nature going around, and what's the whole business cycle that we're going around within? The rest of it is just distraction. So if you're struggling, if it doesn't feel like it's quite connecting with other people, just try and be more sunflower.